Well, Neil, first of all, that must rank among the best performances since you've come to the club. 3 goals, a clean sheet, and away at home as well.
Away from home, I think it's my best performance. We have had some very good performances here at the Macron, but I was thrilled. The style of football we played is exactly what we want, and we scored 3 great goals and could have been more, and the clean sheet as well. So it's a glimpse of what we want. There probably hasn't been enough of it on the road. Certainly at home we've been very, very good. So we go into this game in very good spirits. And
Ida's gone from strength to strength, hasn't he? Has he surprised even your expectations since you brought him here, or has he done exactly what you required of him?
Yeah, he has got stronger as the season's gone on, which has pleased me. Obviously, he didn't have a pre-season, and he hadn't played much football for a while. So it was obviously going to take him time to get up to speed. And you're never sure whether he would get up to speed at his age, but no, he's been fantastic. Brilliant player. Great influence on and off the field. And, one of my best signings. And I include all the Celtic ones that I've made over the years as well. So there's no doubt in his qualities, but whether he could do it and sustain it, he certainly has. And I think there's plenty more to come from.
Yeah, as a result, is it somebody you'd like to see part of your plans perhaps for next season as
well?
No
question. I think any player, and I say this to the players, if I was 24, 25 and I had Heskey and Johnson sitting opposite me, that would give me a great source of inspiration and a great look at where I need to be, or what I need to achieve to get to the level that they've played at, and they're still playing with real quality and at a really high level. Heskey's been fantastic as well. Doesn't get the goals, but the way he leads the line and the way he handles the ball and brings other people, it's so unselfish still, at 37. And the two of them have been magnificent.
Yeah, I mean, is it time now that you're sort of safe really in the Championship, is it time now to perhaps starting to think about next season, talk about contracts and stuff like that?
Yes, that process is ongoing now. We've submitted offers to 3 players now, so we're waiting to hear back from the rep. Look, negotiations will be ongoing. We've made an offer. I'm sure it'll to and fro a little bit, but I'm pretty confident we can get things done.
Yeah, just a word on the Cardiff game as well. I know you played 3 at the back. I mean, is that some kind of style that suits you? Has been quite good for you, really going forward?
I like it. I like the fact that you can get 2 strikers on the pitch, rather than just being 4-4-2. The other thing is you can get 3 players in the centre midfield area as well, so you can outnumber teams if they're going 4-4-2. The only problem is, in wider areas, you may get an overload at times, but it's a system I played in for a long time under Martin O'Neill. It went out of fashion a little bit with the introduction of 4-3-3, but it seems that Juventus have used it. The Italian teams in particular have used it for maybe the last 4 or 5 years now. Juventus in particular have been, really strong with that formation. Brendan's sort of tweaked it a little bit with 3-4-3. It's all about the players as well, and you have to look at your squad and find the best formation that suits them. And we just felt going to Cardiff on Monday with the personnel that we had, that was the way to go, and thankfully it worked.
Yeah, and that formation's certainly given a lot more freedom and to express themselves, and a bit more confidence going forward as well.
Well, yeah, that's what we want. My midfield give us a real grip of the game. Vela had an outstanding game, and so did Barry Bannon. Adam Bogdan coming back into the team, we looked big. We looked really strong at the back, comfortable. And then with the 2 up front, the 3 up front actually, and Heskey, Davis and Johnson, we were a real handful.
And that gives you certainly a massive boost going into this game against Norwich, a very, very tough side to beat on their day.
Yeah, they are, but we're a tough side to beat at home, so we're looking forward to it. There's no pressure on us now. All the pressure's on Norwich to maintain their promotion aspirations, and we want to put a dent in that. We play Brentford and Bournemouth as well. We'll be trying to do that as well. But it's a great game for us, and it should be a great game for the supporters as well. We are obviously very buoyed by what happened on Monday. We want to be a top team next season. So this will be a good, I don't know, litmus test, to see where we are.
Yeah. Do you know much about Alex? Do you sort of cross paths with him in your time?
I don't actually. I don't think I played against Alex. He's a bit younger than me. But I knew of him obviously from a time up there coaching and managing. Knew him as a player. He's a good player, good midfield player. Was at Hamilton for quite a while. Captain, organiser. Led by example. Did a great job taking over from Billy Reid. But he obviously learned a lot from Billy. It's a good club, Hamilton. In terms of. Not the most successful club, but they're very good at sustaining a model in terms of bringing young players through. They're a very forward-thinking club, well run in the background, and Alec was a big part of that. He was plucked by Norwich, headhunted maybe, because they see him as a very good young, forward-thinking coach. And he certainly lived up to that tag. Norwich were a little bit hit and miss, but he's come in and really steadied the ship, although having said that, I do feel when we played Norwich in October, even when Neil Adams was in charge, they looked the best team in the Championship, and I still think we'll get promoted.
Yeah, and you've done what you've done, obviously, from coming down to Scotland to the Championship. I mean, is that where maybe clubs could be looking for sort of inspiration for talent? Because it's a sort of wide pool for talent, especially managerial talent.
Yeah, I mean, it's always 4 or 5 years ago, you had about 6 or 7 Scottish managers working in the Premier League. We're hungry, we're Celts, if you want to put it that way, and include Welsh guys in that as well. We want to prove a point all the time. We always play the underdog tag a little bit, so we are always that little bit hungrier, I think, than English managers or English players even. We always feel as if we have a point to prove every time, and I think that's a great motivation for us all. Alec has come in and he's done magnificently. And it's alright saying they've got the best squad, but you still have to manage it the right way, and he's certainly done that. And for someone so young, I think he's handled himself very well. Yeah,
good. Will you be able to meet up with Gary Hooper as well, somebody you know very well in that squad as well?
Not if he scores against me, no.
Of course not.
Yeah, I mean, a brilliant player. Probably my best signing, or one of my best signings at Celtic, and I really enjoyed watching him play. I enjoyed working with him. I enjoyed developing him. His career sort of stalled a little bit, which is disappointing because of the talent that we think he has. He's been in and out of the team at Norwich, but he's a fantastic player, and it shows the depth that they have when Gary isn't, but you'd say, a regular. Whereas maybe somebody else would have him as a regular.
Yeah, I'm just wondering your thoughts as well, just over the M61. We've obviously had the new appointment of at Wigan with somebody you know quite well, Gary Caldwell as well. Just wondering your thoughts on that appointment.
I do. I know Gary, very intelligent boy. Was a very good player. Very intelligent player, because like myself, he wasn't the quickest, but he was always in the right place at the right time. Had a great career at Celtic, won championships, cups, Champions League. Came down to Wigan, had a good time of it here. And obviously he's very well thought of by the club, Disappointed, obviously, from Malky's perspective. Surprised, I think with 5 games to go, you at least deserve to see out the season. But it's an opportunity for Gary now to maybe, achieve something that's going to be very difficult and keep Wigan up. But it's certainly an appointment for Wigan going forward.
And finally, just in terms of the Norwich game, how we're looking for injuries, everyone raring fit to go?
Well, no, Craig Davis pulled out yesterday with hamstring problems, so we're waiting on the scan results for that. But apart from that, everyone else is okay.
Okay, is there anybody returning as well? Maybe you mentioned Mark Davis as well. Would he be possible
maybe
for selection?
Too early for Mark. Charlton, maybe we're hoping he'd be okay for that.